He just did that.
Yep. That just happened.
Hey guys, welcome to our reaction to the newest Star Wars show, Andor. We are very excited. We've been looking forward to this show quite a bit as the trailers have been quite exciting. And we are huge Star Wars fans / nerds. And there's 3 episodes out.
Big premiere, 3-episode premiere. Yes, as Kailyn mentioned, we are the biggest Star Wars nerds.
Maybe
everybody.
Not the biggest.
I mean,
there's bigger ones. As far as nerdiness goes.
We are in love with Star Wars, and if you've been on our channel at all, you will know that we loved reacting to Obi-Wan and the Book of Boba Fett. We wish we reacted to The Mandalorian beforehand, but alas, we didn't. But we are excited to be reacting to Andor as well as the rest of the Star Wars shows that are going to continue coming out over the course of the next year. So subscribe if you want to follow along with us as we watch and react to Star Wars, our one true love. Honestly, though, it really is, I would say, probably the thing that we love the most. A little bit of a background on our story with Star Wars. It was right after we got married that we actually watched the animated shows for the first time and fell in love with the characters from that show, from Clone Wars and Rebels. You good?
I'm crying so much. I have something in my eye.
And ever since then, we have been so in love with Star Wars. I grew up watching Star Wars, but it wasn't really until we got married and we, got into it as a married couple that we really are massive Star Wars fans. And it's the thing that we love most. We love going to Disneyland, to Galaxy's Edge. We have a few lightsabers. They're around here somewhere. They've been on the channel before. And yes, our kids will love growing up on Star Wars. Just a strict diet of Star Wars is going to be so fun. So anyway, all of that to say, we're going to get into this reaction, but first we want to invite you to join our Patreon, where we will have all kinds of perks, including early access to different shows that we're doing, voting in polls, full-length reactions. We're going to have more perks being rolled out in the future, but it really ultimately just helps support what we're doing for this channel, building it up. And if you want to join in on the fun of what we're doing and help us build this channel, go visit our Patreon. But without further ado, let's watch Andor.
Woo!
Let's do it. BB5. Is that the first time that we've had the year in canon, like said in a story? That's weird, like using the BBY dating. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Gritty.
No weapons, no comms, no credit.
Wow.
Mass Effect.
Yeah. Weird hair.
Flat top.
I'm looking for my sister.
Sister.
Oh, then you didn't park out past the causeway, did ya?
Sure hope not. That's off limits to visitors. We'd have to fine you.
Yeah, I mean, you know about the visitors' curfew, right?
No, we don't.
Everybody's lucky night.
Let's have a look at it.
I'm not moving. You wanted, you take it, and I walk away.
This shot is really long.
Yeah.
Oh, it just cut.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh, throat punch. Okay.
Tell me now!
Wow.
Get up! Get him up!
Oh, he did.
Whoa. What the heck?
Wow.
How did he die?
He hit him in the head. Or maybe a blaster hit him. A blaster bolt. He's gonna kill the other guy, I bet.
Oh, he realized.
Yeah.
We're going together. He'll try to grab you and
It's all over.
hit his head.
Nope.
We're going together. I'll tell them what happened.
Knew it! Wow! Oh! Wow!
He just did that.
Yep. That just happened. Wow. I feel like it was obvious that that was gonna happen, but still shocking.
I feel like already with the setting of that scenario, you forget that there's also space.
Yeah.
Like, cause you were like so
Yeah.
like
True.
down to earth in the scene that you're like, oh yeah, there's space out there.
Yeah. Well, it didn't feel like Star Wars very
Yeah.
much, you know?
What are those? They're like
New species?
weird hog things.
Yeah. Oh, come
Yeah.
on. So I wonder who he was looking for. He said he was looking for his sister. I don't know what that means.
His sister?
There we go. Okay, I am so excited right now. So he comes from the Canare people. That's why he asked for a Canary girl.
I like his little stutter.
Jesse and Penny brought supper in Marva's medicine.
I could already tell from the trailer that the music was gonna be really good, and it already is.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. What?
The set design is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So we went there and drank ourselves to sleep. Please,
Yeah, see,
I really need this.
it's just an alibi. He just needs the alibi. He is a lowlife at this point.
My choice of beverage.
I know one of these men. Kravas.
It's another reason I wanted to make sure this got the most immediate attention.
He was a squad commander on 4.
It's obviously fallen a great deal since then. He was a sentry corporal here on 1.
No mystery. They're in a brothel, which we're not supposed to have. The expensive one, which they shouldn't be able to afford. Drinking Rivnog, which we're not supposed to allow. Both of them supposedly on the job, which is a dismissible offence. They died being helpful. Something sad but inspiring.
This is great. This is great.
Report waiting when I get back.
Yikes.
I wonder what this guy's all about. He obviously feels some sense of like dignity to his job that is obviously corrupt.
Tell him 15. I need to move it, Vix.
You've been hiding it.
I've been saving
And I'm
it.
guessing he comes from one of my bits.
Guess again.
Not your best move, Cassian.
What?
That looks like a pod racing engine.
You wanna call your guy or not?
Do you know how much that's worth?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Enough to get out of here. Late. That wasn't my question.
No. He knows nothing about any of it.
There's so much going on. I
Yeah,
don't have
you-
time to comment. I'm
You,
just trying
you have to, yeah.
He wanted to
He
make.
keeps
Take
you
it
on your
in.
toes.
I really need this.
Wow, that was intimate.
Now go fix your face.
Everything okay, sir? Fine. Thank you.
This is the driest Star Wars I've ever seen.
Yeah. And the most serious.
Yeah. At least,
Forward,
yeah.
forward,
Very different.
forward. Oh, it's too much for you, let me know. I'm sure somebody wants the chair.
This guy really believes in what he believes in. You can tell.
You need work this bad.
Leave him out of it.
He said all I needed to do was stand here.
You keep at it.
You think I'm messing around?
I hope so.
Whoa.
Whoa. I loved the slow burn of just showing what it's like living in the Star Wars galaxy. Especially during the era of the Empire. You can tell what they're doing is they are setting up these characters in a very intentionally written way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Preparing you for bigger things to come. I really, really love how meticulously designed this whole set is.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just like looking at all of the costuming and like all of, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just kind of like immersing myself in the intentionality of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Wow. He, I see the world in that character.
What?
He's a very real character, I feel like.
Yeah.
Wait,
Whoa.
what? This is why it's a 3-episode premiere, is because that went nowhere. That was like a little mini short, like the first issue in a run in a comic book series or something like that.
That was a slow burn.
Very slow.
I liked it though.
Yeah. It strangely went by really fast. Maybe because I was waiting for some like big thing to happen.
Yeah.
But like that was way faster than... Wow. Okay. Andor episode 1. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna get straight into the next episode, and that'll be going up along, as soon as possible with this first one. But what are your immediate thoughts?
I like the tone. It's really unique Star Wars.
I feel like there are like elements of Star Wars Rebels in it, just not animated and not as kid friendly or family friendly,
Mm-hmm.
But it gives me the vibes of Imperial oppression, which makes sense because that was so much about like life in the era of the Empire and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
And this like makes me feel that. Also, of course, Rogue One, which same writer, and it has similar vibes, but it's also like definitely its own thing.
The music is good. Really creative.
Like the slowness in the room allowed me to be just like looking at the costumes and looking at the like the set design and like thinking about the characters a little bit more, thinking just about maybe internal states and acting, like analyzing and evaluating everything, as opposed to be like clicking through the story really fast, But a lot did happen in the story. As far as setup goes, it's just really small scale stuff, Like recapping, I can't really say anything really happened except the plot of the story is that he started off looking for someone. He's in this like sleazy part of like on a different planet or something. I don't know. It was interesting. And I think it was on like, it's a sequence of planets, like this planet 1, this planet 2, this planet 3. And so he was on one of the other ones, but he was looking for his sister, I guess is what he said. And he gets jumped by these people and kills both of them. And now he's just like trying to cover his tracks and take care of his other dealings that he had and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And that was the story. And then this other guy, part of the police force, is like really hell-bent on like finding him because for some reason he feels like some sort of like, intensity towards like rooting out this like small-time murder, really. So it's interesting. And there's like a handful of different characters that they've introduced us to, but nobody's really done anything super bold. And then they are like kids living in a tribe, And that's it. That's all they gave us in the first episode, and it ends with like all setup. There was no real 3-act structure in that. I guess that, again, that's why it's 3-episode premiere.
Should we see what happens?
Let's do it. Let's get into the next episode.
Cool.
So we're going to go ahead and watch the next episode, but we want to invite you to like this video, comment below what you thought of the 3 episodes or just this episode in general, what your first impressions of Andor were, and don't forget to visit us on Patreon, and we're super excited. You can go ahead and watch the next episode along with us right now. Let's do it.